Hey guys, it's Generalkidd here. How's everyone doing today? So, for today's video, as you can probably see, things are a little different this time around, as in, well, I'm appearing to you in person again. I know I don't do these kind of videos very often, but I figured today's video calls for the special occasion, I guess. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. So, obviously, as you can see by the title, this video is about unboxing one of the rarest versions of Halo out there. Now, I guess you could kind of dispute that a little bit, which you'll see in a little bit, but for most people, it is probably going to be one of the rarest versions you could possibly find out there. So, before I start unboxing it, just a little bit of background. So, as we all know, Halo MCC, and yes, this is an unopened copy of MCC, so I guess these are pretty rare now too, but this is not the main thing. But as you know, Halo MCC came out in 2014, and there were like a couple editions of it, like reprints, I guess, if you want to call them. And, you know, MCC is a pretty common game these days. It's, you can get anywhere, digitally, whatever. It's just, physical copies of MCC are getting a little more rare. Actually, the value of these games are, if you look at GameStop or eBay, they've gone up a bit. At one point, when MCC was like super broken, so many bugs everywhere and stuff, I remember it was like almost $10 at the time, $10 US, and now it's like it's like 30 or more US dollars now at most retailers or secondhand stores or eBay and stuff like that. So yeah, the value has gone up a lot. So MCC physically is getting a little bit more rare. Now, what's special about this version I'm going to be unboxing today is that, as you guys have probably seen from some of my videos previously, there is a special version of MCC out there that's exclusive to China. But getting it digitally is pretty tricky, actually, and the easiest way is to know the right person that can get it for you on your account, or another account, whatever you want. But, see, there are a couple of Chinese versions of MCC out there. I have one here that I got a while back. This one is indeed a disc version. It is in Chinese as well, but this is not the version from China. This version is a lot more common, and you can find this in a lot more places, and this version works on any Xbox out there. But the China version, the actual China version of MCC, did have a physical copy, which is very rare and very difficult to find, at least outside of China. Within China, I don't know. I heard it's not too hard to find there, but finding it outside of China, it was pretty tricky. But thanks to a friend of mine in Canada named Tuco, he actually managed to. He had a friend in China who was actually able to get me a physical copy of China MCC, which I will be unboxing for this video. So let's see. Let's just go from here. Now, this package, while I unbox it, I guess, this has been through quite the journey. This package, obviously, it started in China. And I remember, like, someone told me, I don't know if this is true or not, I don't know if I can't really verify it, but someone told me that China has, like, they don't exactly let people export video games or something like that, or there's some kind of, like, weird rule or trick involved with that, but I don't know for sure, so I was kind of worried this wouldn't actually get out of the country, but it got out just fine. And then it went to my friend in Canada, who forwarded it to me. Now, getting it out of Canada, that was quite the journey. Any of my viewers there who are from Canada and have used Canada Post, well, yeah, use your imagination. It went through quite the loop around Canada. just so you can imagine it. Yeah, it took a while to finally get to its destination in Canada, and then forwarding it to me in the U.S. That also went through quite a bit of a loop around Canada for some reason. And wow, this is a pretty nice protective case, actually. Okay. So let's open this. How do I open this? Oh, I see. Okay, that's not so bad. Just let's open that. This is actually a really cool thing. I've never seen one like this before. But yeah, so this, like I said, this game has been on quite the adventure. And finally, after like, oh, it's been like over a month now, I think. It finally arrived just today, so I wanted to do a quick video right away. Alright, so now I can show you guys the main attraction, which is this case that holds games and protects them very well, which is pretty incredible. Just kidding. Of course, you want to see the main attraction, which is the actual disc copy, disc version of China MCC. And it is extremely rare, at least outside China. Actually, you can't even find it anywhere outside of China. It's not on eBay, it's not on, I couldn't even find any like private selling sites either. It's just nowhere to be found. That's how rare it is outside of China. And even within China, considering how old the game is now, I feel like, you know, physical editions are also going to get more rare as well. But yeah, so as you can see, you can tell it's the China version because, see, putting it side by side with the global Chinese version, the non-China version, you can see, I know there's a bit of a reflection from my screen in it, but hopefully you can see clearly that, you know, it's, that's what it looks like, and also says like in English only on Xbox One at the top. So that's the main difference. But then with this version, it will say like Xbox One up top, but in Chinese, in simplified Chinese, I might add, which is actually significant because in China, their version of Chinese is called simplified Chinese. But most importantly, it will have this green Xbox China sticker. That's how you know it's from China. That's basically the main giveaway. And it's maybe a little blurry. I can't tell if you guys see the same thing, but yeah, it has that Xbox China sticker. And I'll probably like tweet out or post higher quality pictures of this compared to this webcam I have. But yeah, it has it's actually like a textured sticker inside the case. So that's kind of cool. But it does say Xbox China on it. And as far as I know, all China exclusive games will have the Xbox China sticker on it. And the reason why is that is because, in case you didn't know, Xbox Ones in China are region locked. And it's the same way around as well. What that means is China Xbox Ones, like mainland China Xbox Ones, not Hong Kong or other countries around China, but actual mainland China Xbox Ones, they can only play games with this sticker on it. They can only play games meant for China Xbox Ones. And the reverse is true. In theory, all my Xbox Ones here, they should not be able to play Xbox One games from China. Meaning, in all likelihood, this won't actually work on my Xbox One. But yeah, I almost don't want to like open this. This is like almost worth keeping sealed. But I do actually want to open it and try it out. So time for the painful process of removing the shrink wrap. By the way, I forgot to mention that another telltale sign that this is the correct version is on the back, which I don't think I showed enough of yet. So on the back of this, I know it's probably a little blurry again because of lighting and stuff like that, but obviously the back is entirely in Chinese, but that's, you know, the same as the other version. But I don't know if you could see clearly. I'm trying to move my hand here, but you could see the difference in the back in that there's different publishers involved in this game. So this is the actual China version, and it has a big shiny eHome sticker on the back, as well as a bunch of other companies involved here too. Now then, time to actually remove the shrink wrap of the game. So here we go. Like I said, this is like, I feel like I should really just keep this game sealed, but I do actually want to try it out on my Xbox One. And you know, one of my concerns, like one of the reasons why I got this game in the first place is because I know like digital purchases are getting more popular these days, like a lot more popular, but I kind of still prefer physical games. And you know, if like one day Xbox Live is ever shut down, or for the Xbox One or something like that, or something happens to like China MCC where they don't let people download it digitally anymore or something like that, then, you know, at that point, like, you lost your digital purchase in any of those scenarios. And that's why, like, you know, I just don't see, like, digital purchases as, like, a long-term solution, really. And that's why I think it's always good to have, like, a physical copy. Because with a physical copy, you can always play that, even without Xbox Live, without an account or stuff like that. So that is why I wanted a physical copy, just in case one day, you know, I need to play it physically. So, yeah. Throw that away, and now we are out of shrink wrap. Still pretty reflective, but you could see it a little bit better now, I hope. Now to remove this little thing here. And one second. I'm actually very careful with these. I don't know about like any of you guys, but I always save these little certificate of authenticities in all the games I get. I never throw these out, and I am always very careful with removing them. Just I don't know, just a little thing I've always liked to do. So now, open it. Carefully open it. Wow, I'm actually surprised of what's in it. Let me just stick this inside. Alright. And there we go. Nice and safe and preserved, so to speak. So, this is what it looks like inside. Obviously, I just stuck that there. But aside from that, there's actually nothing inside. This is a brand new copy. No inserts or anything inside. The other versions, I'm not going to open my unopened version of MCC, but I'm sure you guys remember what was inside. But even in the other Chinese version from Taiwan and other countries like that, it at least comes with like the Halo Nightfall thing inside, and I think it also came with something else, maybe like a membership code, like a trial code, or something like that. And also, you know, the disc looks like that, which is the same with every other version of physical version of MCC. But obviously, in this case, with the special sticker on it, you know, the Xbox China version, the game is the disc. I guess it's mostly the same, but it does look slightly different than the regular version. So you could see that now. And yeah, so this is like, you know, my precious version. But yeah, so there you guys have it. That is the very rare, one of the rarest versions of Halo out there, simply because it's pretty much impossible to get anywhere outside of China. So there you guys have it. Now, even in China, I don't know, maybe some people can tell me like it's easier to find there. Maybe it's very common there for all I know, but as far as outside the country, it is pretty much impossible to get. So by that reason alone, I do believe that this is really one of the rarest versions of Halo out there, simply because it's hard to get, and that's what makes it rare. Now, if the market ever gets flooded with more of these, then sure, it won't be so rare anymore. But for now, it is. Now, I did very quickly try out this game on my Xbox Series X and my One X, but the results were the same on both consoles. So I'm only just going to show the Series X because it makes no difference in this case. But anyways, so as you can see, this is what the disc looks like in a much better quality since it's from my phone. But anyways, I put the disc into the Series X, and it accepted the disc, and, well, nothing happened at first. The Series X actually took a little bit to read the disc, and it took a little bit to decide what to do with it. But after, like, less than a minute, it finally popped up with this message. It says, try a different disc, and it says, sorry, we can't play this disc. It's made for use in a different region than your Xbox console. Now, normally Xbox One games are not region locked, but this is the only game that is region locked and where you'll get this message. But anyways, now that you guys have seen this, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. And of course, if you do want to see more videos like this in the future, let me know in the comments below. And, you know, I might do some other special stuff like this later on. So we'll see. But yeah, so hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. You know, if you did, as always, make sure to leave a like. Leave your thoughts in the comments. If you want to discuss this, any questions you have, or just stuff you want to do in the future, just let me know in the comments down below. And of course, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.